Hey guys, it's Fugs Bunny again, and I'm back with a Modern Warfare 2 video. Slightly different, you don't see a lot of these on YouTube, so I thought I'd try it out. And it's a third person game mode. I decided I love Team Tactical in Call of Duty 4, and they've only got Team Tactical in third person, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And I'm telling you now, guys, I absolutely love third person. I don't know why, what about. I just love it. It's when you're getting a bit bored or a bit fed up of first person, you can always jump into this game mode and add a bit of diversity for you. And I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I end up going, I think it's 33-4. Get a couple of pave-lows, I think, and I get some good plays. There's one major topic I want to talk about in this video, and that's Ken Burton's campaign for Keep Everything Nice in Clean Up Gaming, because I am fully with it, and I think everyone else should be with it as well. If you notice, I do have my clan tag set as Ken, and I think what he's doing is a fabulous idea, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. A bit more about third person now. This is my about 5th game in third person. I was using the FAL, or the FAL, and I found the crosshairs were, even when you zoomed in or looking down the scope, the crosshairs are very open. You had to sort of guess where the middle was, and I did very well with it, and it gave me a lot of satisfaction getting kills with it. But when there's people running around with a UMP and guns that crosshairs are tiny, you just can't compete with them. So I got the ACR silenced out. I can't remember what perks I was using actually. I think it was sleight of hand, stopping power, and ninja. And kill streaks were Harrier, Pavlo, and Nuke, and I've had it on that setup for a couple of days now, just in case I get the fluky nuke, as I like to call them, because I'm not really trying for them. What I love about third person is this way you can sneak around and peek around corners using the camera angle, because you can see so much more on the screen, and I'm surprised at the amount of people that use it. I could see he was there and he couldn't see me at all, and it gives you an automatic advantage over all the opponents. And if you see, the majority of this game I don't run out at all. I look around the corner first and have a look, and I think there was someone else here, yeah, and I just pop out. He had no idea I was coming, and I had he didn't have a clue, and I think I picked up someone's UMP because my ACR run low at the beginning of the game. And yeah, I'm starting to really like SMGs after my running and gunning video. I've started to use them a lot more. I'm in love with the mini Uzi. I've used the MP5K once. I'm not the greatest fan. The UMP's amazing. The P90's same as, but the maps don't do it justice. And what's the other ones that we got there? Oh, the Vector. It's really good with rapid fire on close quarters maps like Skid Row and Favela. Very good on those maps. And yeah, I've been using them a lot more and running and gunning a bit more. But in this game I wasn't running and gunning a lot because it was a domination, and I was defending A and C the whole time, just completely defending this whole flank and not letting any of the enemies past. And because it's a team tactical, you don't have to worry about 3 or 4 opponents at once rushing you, even though it does happen a couple of times in this game. I cope well with it, in my opinion, but I'll let you go and see that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm running across, checking that middle shop, and then coming to the other side, looking out for people down that hallway, because it's always easier for me to pick them off from this side than them picking me off from over there, because that desk is a very, very big advantage for whoever's defending. And the rest of my team's sort of running around the map at the moment, and I'm pretty much left on my own to defend A and C. As you can see, there's not a lot of enemies, so they're probably holding them off by the plane or something. But don't worry guys, it does pick up in a bit. They end up all rushing me, and it gets all crazy, and I start spraying all over the place, but it's worth it in the end. 33-4, it's not a bad score, seeing though there's only 4 enemies I could have killed. Yeah, I'll talk a bit about Ken Burton's campaign now. He's basically trying to clean up gaming in aspects of online bullying, really. is the way I like to put it. It's when you're in a lobby and people just get unnecessary violence, swearing and whatnot. And I'll hold my hand up and admit I used to be one of those people who, I wouldn't do it unprovoked, but if someone provokes me, I would go to town, and I'll be quite violent and whatnot. But since this campaign of Ken Burton, I've sort of changed my ways. I've just taken a step back and looked at how I was acting and things like that, and it's just not really. At the end of the day, it's only a game. If you're getting angry, go outside. You know, play a bit of football, or play a sport you like. Or just go get something to eat, have a drink. But if you're getting angry at the game, which a lot of people do, and I'm not gonna deny that, everyone gets angry at games, especially online games. When stuff like this happens, you will get frustrated and end up taking your anger out on things. But I believe the way people are acting in lobbies these days and being violent, and some of the stuff being said is quite hurtful. It's a bit outrageous, and I've changed my ways, and I think I'm a better person for it, because people are coming and playing this game, getting into a lobby. In the first 3 or 4 games, they're getting abused, and most of the time, kids that are like 12, 13 years old, they're going to put the game down and not play it again, and that's obviously not what the gaming industry needs, really. So all I'm asking for is just to check out Ken Burton's channel. He's got a little promo video which he put a lot of effort into, and it's really, really good. I favorited it, in fact. So if you go into my channel and look at my favorites, you can go and check it out there. And yeah, put your name down under the video, and it's like a petition as such, like who's on the campaign. And I believe JX is in with it, C Nanas is on, Hutch, Mr. Sark, they're all supporting the campaign, and I think if we can get enough people together, it'll be great. I'm going to get a nice double spray here. Yeah, that was completely fluke. But yeah guys, that's all I've got to say about the Ken Burton campaign. Just go and check out the video, and let's clean up gaming, because it's not going to take one person to do it. We need everyone to get involved, and without you guys, I know there's not many of you that'll be watching this video, but you know, every little helps. And let's try and clean up gaming. What else have I got to say? I get a nice double there. I had no idea whether I could see them on my radar, so I thought I'd run round and see what was popping. And it ended up there was skulls popping, and I can't exaggerate how much I really like this third person. I jumped in, and I was a bit. I've never played it before. Yesterday, never played it, so I was a bit iffy about whether it would be good or not, or I'd enjoy it. My first game was I think it was a capture the flag on Rust. And I did really well with the foul, and I thought, well, this should be okay, it's not that hard, and I carried on. I was getting really good scores, and I just carried on playing. I got this really good one, I recorded it, and I thought I'd put it up for you guys, because you don't see, the only other third person video I've seen from a big name is C Nana's Nuke. Not, pardon me, Jesus Christ, that was at Rustlers. Whew. Anyway, the only other one I've seen is C Nana's Nuke on Favela. Honestly, don't know how he did that, but kudos to him, as he would say to anyone else. I get a nice. I capture the flags a lot in this game. I noticed. If you go back and look at my Barrett 50 cal match on Quarry, you see I don't think I capture 1 point in that game, and on this one I thought, you know, I might as well. I've got an ACR and a UMP, I'm going to go for it, cause some havoc, get those points for us. And recently I've been going a lot more for the wins and less about the kill-death ratio. My kill-death ratio, when I started this channel, was 2.45, I believe, and now it's down to 2.32, and that's because I've just been doing fun stuff like all javelin game or throwing knives only. and not necessarily when the rest of the game is doing throwing knives on. It would just be me running around just throwing a throwing knife, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It keeps the fun in the game, and stops me getting bored. Just to let you guys know, I've played a bit of the BioShock multiplayer. I've got a recorded video. It's about my 4th game on the multiplayer. I do have a decent game. I'd recommend getting BioShock. The multiplayer is actually really fun. It's It's a very very different to any other first-person shooter. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's people everywhere, and I don't know the maps yet, so that's possibly why. But yeah, go and check that out. And we're at the end of the game, 33-4. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you all very soon.